Welcome to one of the biggest and most complex cities in Mexico. Join us in this guide to discover what to do or where to go in Mexico City.
The Constitution Square, informally known as the Zócalo, is the main square of Mexico City. It is located in the heart of the area known as the Historic Center. This square was the center of Tenochtitlan before the arrival of the conquerors, and it remains a political and religious center centuries later. The square being part of the historic center has been considered a cultural heritage of humanity since 1987. This is the second largest square in the world and the first among Spanish-speaking countries. The Zócalo beyond being in the set of political, economic, and religious powers Mexico is also the place where people gather to celebrate festivals and demonstrations and important historical events have occurred.
I would recommend it. You go very early to the Alameda Central to admire in all its splendor the Palace of Bellas Artes, the most beautiful building in the historic center. And right there on the corner, you can visit the Torre Latinoamericana and observe from its viewpoint to the city. Something which you can get around is with the metro, which is very common here. Or there are also more means of transport such as the metrobus or trucks that pass for all the city. Also, if you can a guide tour without walking, there is the touribus.
If you are in downtown, you must walk on the Madera Street. The Madera Street is one of the most important and oldest crosswalk in the city center. This street was designed after the conquest of the Tenochtitlan and connect with Plaza Mayor. Madera Street has different important buildings, such and San Francisco Convent, la Casa de los Azulejos, and the Palacio del Intubirde, which you can visit if you start walking at the corner of Eje Central and Madera Street. You can drink a cup of coffee at La Casa de los Azulejos, an amazing building of the 283 years old, made of genuine television is an result Judith take is a name. Continue over the street, you can reset and take a look at the San Francisco Convent, which though is only beautiful corners you can visit, and finally, if you are still walking at the middle of the street, you could visit the Palacio de Iturbide, which was the home of the first emperor of Mexico, Agustin Iturbide, in 1822. Now is an important space of the art and the culture where you can find many art exhibitions.
Name your president. For popular culture, it is known as the Angel of Independence, but this official name is the Monument to Independence. Saint is a beautiful sculpture that was monument in 1910 to commemorate the centennial of Mexico independence by the then President Porfirio Díaz. The signers. Mexican Antonio Rivas Mercado was the architect responsible for the project, while Italian sculptor Enrique Alciati was a chef and the sculptors and engineer Roberto Gayol of the civil work.
The hill of Chapultepec has been an emblematic place since pre-Hispanic times and has taken place in our country, which is divided into stages: pre-Hispanic, visceral, militar college, Second Empire, Porfiriato, and Venustiano Carranza. It began in pre-Hispanic construction, the impulse and boats of Moctezuma, then during the visceral period, the first stage of construction of the Castle Bellan. Then it was designated as a military college for its resistance to the bombing and the arrival of the second monarch until the stage of the Porfiriato. For this and much more, the castle of Chapultepec is considered a cultural heritage of Mexico that has remained important stage.
Hello, my name is Luz. Welcome to Mexico City. On this tour, I will show you Museum House Study by Diego Rivera and Frida Kahlo. It's found in Mexico City. It's the first construction of the modern movement. It's the place of the residence and work of the two of the most important plastic artists. It was commissioned by Diego Rivera to Juan Jorman in 1931. This is the where the tour ends. Thanks.